long years ago. We made a trust with destiny, and now that time comes when we shall redeem a pledge, not only or in full measure, but very substantially at the stroke of the midnight hour when the world sleeps. India will awake to life and freedom. 15 August 1947 midnight. India awakes to new life of freedom, but 2 centuries of colonial rule had decayed India from the dead, leaving the country within the poverty and hunger. 1920s was an uncertain period for the national movement. Mahatma Gandhi suspended the non-cooperation movement. 3rd February 1928, the Shaiban Commission arrives to view the Act of 1919 and was met with widespread protest as it had no Indian representation. British in their arrogance proclaimed that Indians were incapable of self-rule and deciding for themselves. 1930, Mahatma Gandhi started the second civil disobedience, but this movement called off in 1934. 1937, elections were held and INC came into power, and foreign ministers in almost all provinces for the first time under the British rule. Indians could become directly associated with the government. The dream of the Indians holding the power of the government and serving the masses had become the reality, but the change didn't last long. World War II was initiated. Congress ministers resigned in 1939. 1940, at the Lahore session of the Muslim League, Muhammad Ali Jinnah demanded a separate homeland for the Muslims and called it Pakistan. 1945, the Second World War ended. There was a drastic change in the attitude of the new British government to grant freedom to India. The Shimla Agreement took place in 1945. The interim government was formed in 1946 and Constituent Assembly started its work in the same year. Assembly debated and discussed the various challenges faced in the new nation, the ideas of liberty, equality, fraternity and justice. The Constitution formed. India got independence on 15 August 1947.